Good morning. Welcome to Breezeville Yoga here on Facebook, man. We're going live this morning with some live Kundalini. And before we get started, I would just like to point out a couple things. Doing the Kundalini is a lot of breath work, a lot of spinal movement. So what we do in Kundalini, we're doing the breath of fire. The breath of fire will be performed with a passive inhale, with an active exhale. As you pull the belly button in and up, forcing up the diaphragm, expelling the air, and through the nose, it's kind of like the panting of a dog. And at the same time, as you do the breath of fire, you want the crown of the head to rise to the sky, the chest slightly flexed out, the shoulder blades down the back. As I gently move the salt lamp to the side, man. Now, after the breath of fire, I will be cueing to apply the root lock Uddiyana Bandha. Applying the root lock Uddiyana Bandha is where you engage the muscles of the pelvic floor, the muscles of your urinate, and pulling it towards the belly button. I will cue apply the root lock Uddiyana Bandha while suspending the breath for approximately 10 to 15 seconds. So as you apply the root lock Uddiyana Bandha, taking a complete inhale and then suspending the breath, holding the breath for approximately 10 to 15 seconds. And then on the immediate exhale, applying the root lock Uddiyana Bandha for approximately 10 to 15 seconds while suspending the breath on the complete exhalation for approximately 10 to 15 seconds. Now, if on the inhale you apply the root lock Uddiyana Bandha for say 15 seconds, and on the exhale when you're suspending the breath you're only able to do it for say 8 or 7, then that's cool. The next time on the inhale, just apply the root lock Uddiyana Bandha on the inhale for say 7 or 8, and then let it be 7 or 8 when you apply it on that complete and total exhale. That way it's even on both sides. Now as we go through the practice, there's just going to be some spinal movement, and just remember, coordinate this with your breath. Now I'd like to thank baby sister down in Sarasota for encouraging this right here. And I hope you're riding with us, chick. That's what's up. All right, man. So as we prepare to get started, coming into your breath. Now as we come into our breath, we're just going to take some nice deep inhales as the belly comes out. And as we exhale, we're going to pull that belly button in to force the diaphragm up. Now we're just doing this at a relaxed pace. And as you do this at a relaxed pace, we're breathing in and out through the nose. And as you breathe in and out through the nose, allowing the lungs to fill with fresh oxygen, positive energy, and slowing down the exhale. And as you slow down that exhale, we really want the exhale to be a little longer than the inhalation. As you allow your body and mind to relax into the moment, the nice deep inhale, the long slow exhales, and just letting our bodies fill with that fresh oxygen, positive energy. And as you take that nice deep inhalation, the next time you take that deep inhale, go ahead and suspend the breath. Now as you suspend the breath, go ahead and form your positive intention for the practice, your positive intention for today. And as you release your breath, having formed your positive intention for the practice, your positive intention for today, as we prepare to come into a series of Kriyas, and now nice, slow, and controlled, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center, to Anjali Mudra, just barely pushing the palms together. As we come into the deep belly breathing, and as you come into the deep belly breathing, taking the nice deep inhales, the long, slow exhales. Now as you take the nice deep inhale as the belly comes out, and the long slow exhale as the belly button comes in and up. Now you want the shoulders directly over the hips, the ears directly over the shoulders, the crown of the head rising to the sky. Completely filling the lungs, completely expelling the lungs. Noticing all points of contact with your mat, all points of contact with the earth. Pulling the belly button in and up on the exhale, completely expelling the air. Shoulder blades down the back. And as we prepare to change, beginning the breath of fire, as you snap your belly button in and up, similar to the panting of a dog with a passive inhale but active exhale through the nose, and setting a pace where you can go up for 2 minutes, so you can maintain that rhythmic breath for up to 2 minutes. Shoulder blades down the back. One minute remaining. And as we prepare to change, bringing the hands to the knees, palms up or palms down, taking that nice deep inhalation while we suspend the breath, applying the Udlak Uddiyana Bandha for approximately 10 to 15 seconds, and then applying the Udlak Uddiyana Bandha on the total and complete exhalation for approximately 10 to 15 seconds each. And upon completion, meditating and focusing on your positive intention for the practice, your positive intention for today. And as you focus and meditate on your positive intention for the practice, your positive intention for today, allow the breath to come nice, slow, and natural, but pay special attention for the exhale to be as long, maybe even a little longer than the inhale. And just let your body and mind relax into the moment, letting all thoughts, worries, and fears just go to the wayside as you allow that fresh oxygen and positive energy to consume the body and force out all toxins, negativity from the body. Just ride that wave of the breath, man. And as we prepare to change, bringing the arms up at a 60-degree angle, tips of the fingers out, bring the tips of the fingers to the base of the fingers. Arms behind the ears as we begin the breath of fire. Similar to the panting of a dog, snapping the belly button in and up as you have the passive inhale with the active exhale. Setting a rhythmic pace that you can continue for up to 2 minutes. One minute remaining. As we prepare to change with an inhale, allow the thumbs to meet over the head, the ego eradicator, as we allow the hands to come to the knees, as we apply the root lock through banda for approximately 10 to 15 seconds, pulling the muscles on the pelvic floor towards the belly button while suspending the breath. And then on the total complete exhalation, suspending the breath, I'm applying the root lock through banda for approximately 10 to 15 seconds. And upon completion, coming into the seated cat-cow with a powerful breath. I'm going to be turning to the side. Now as you come into the seated cat-cow, the camel ride, as you inhale, pressing the belly forward, looking forward, and as you exhale, pull the belly button to the spine and allow each vertebra from the tip of the tailbone to the crown of the neck to gently shift. And work this with a powerful breath. And coordinate it with your breath. It's all the way cool, man. Allowing each vertebra to shift and noticing all sensations throughout your body. Working with that powerful breath, completely filling and expelling the lungs. One minute remaining. Allowing the spine to completely flex and extend. And as you change, come into that comfortable seated position, apply the Rudra Uddiyana Bandha on the total complete inhalation for approximately 10 to 15 seconds. And then apply the Rudra Uddiyana Bandha on the total complete exhalation for approximately 10 to 15 seconds while suspending your breath. Strong and steady man with a spine elongated, crown of the head floating to the ceiling. And upon completion, meditate and focus on your positive intention for the practice, your positive intention for today. And as you focus and meditate on that positive intention for the practice, the positive intention for today, just allow the breath to come nice, slow, and natural, but paying attention for the exhale to maybe be as long, maybe a little longer than the exhale. Spine stays straight as you slightly flex the chest. Setting your intention on that positive intention for the practice, setting your intention on that positive intention for today. Bringing that positive intention into being. And now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the arms out to the side, bring the fingertips to the shoulders. Now we're going to inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Now work this with a powerful breath. Keep the shoulders directly over the hips, the ears over the shoulders. And the reason we inhale to the left and exhale to the right, you have more capacity in the right lung than the left lung. So as you inhale to the left, you're opening up the right lung. And as you exhale to the right, you're expelling the air. Now work this with your breath. Coordinate the movement with your breath. You may go a little more rapid than I. You may go a little slower, and that's okay because this is your practice. Coordinating this movement with your breath. Spine stays straight up and down. And as we change, bringing the hands to the knees, applying the root lock Uddiyana Bandha on the total complete inhalation for approximately 10 to 15 seconds. And then applying the root lock Uddiyana Bandha on the total complete exhalation for approximately 10 to 15 seconds while suspending the breath. And upon completion, we're going to begin to roll the spine. And as you roll your spine, you want to roll it, let it kind of move like a jump rope. And coordinate this movement with your breath. Nice, slow and controlled. When you come forward, when the belly comes forward, press that belly button out as you fill the lungs. And as you pull the belly button in, expelling the lungs, just coordinate this with your breath. Nice, slow and controlled, or just whatever the pace of your breath may be today. It's okay. And now, changing direction. Nice, slow and controlled. Coordinating this movement with your breath. Now we want to be keeping both sitting bones firmly and evenly grounded into the mat. Allowing each vertebra to shift from the coccyx, the tip of the tailbone, all the way through the lumbar, the thoracic section, up to the cervical section of the spine, to the crown of the neck, man. And as we change, applying the root lock Uddiyana Bandha on the total complete inhalation while suspending the breath, then applying the root lock Uddiyana Bandha on the total complete exhalation while suspending the breath. And upon completion, coming onto your back in Shavasana as you meditate and focus on your positive intention for the practice, your positive intention for today. And as you come onto your back in Shavasana, hands to the side as the palms face the ceiling. And allow your breath to come nice, slow, and natural as you focus on your positive intention for the practice, your positive intention for today. And now, Bringing your knees into your chest, hands behind the knees as we begin to roll. And roll from the tip of the tailbone to the crown of the neck. Allowing the mat to massage the spine. A nice, smooth, flowing motion. And the next time you come forward, the legs come forward, and we're going to reach out with the peace fingers, the middle and index finger, and let's hook the big toes. Now press on the big toenail with your thumb to stimulate the pineal gland. Now what we're going to do is we're going to inhale up, flex the chest, extend the spine, and on the exhale, fold forward. Now coordinate this with your breath. Now what we want to look for here is on the inhale when you come up, let the spine get long. And as you exhale coming forward, just releasing as you fold over the legs and pressing on that big toenail. Coordinating this movement with your breath. Just a nice fluid motion. Back of the knees pressed to the mat. And if you would like to gently engage the quadriceps to gently raise the kneecaps, that is all the way cool, man. Nice controlled fluid movement. Nice, slow and controlled, man. Completely filling and completely expelling the lungs. Allowing the spine to come completely straight at the top. And next time you come forward, we're going to hold the posture as you begin the breath of fire. Snapping the belly button in and up. Similar to the panting of a dog, with the passive inhale, the active exhale. We're going to be going here for a minute, setting that rhythmic pace so you can keep that steady pace for a minute, expelling the air, snapping the belly. And as we prepare to change, apply the root lock Uddiyana Bandha, and loose inhale coming up. And we're going to bring this right heel to the perineum, and we're going to sit on the heel. We want to bring the knees back together. We're going to take the right hand out. We're going to hook the left big toe. We're going to inhale up. We're going to exhale forward. Working this with your breath. And at the top, allow the spine to be long. And as you exhale, releasing over that left leg. You can slightly engage that left quadricep to raise the kneecap. It's all the way cool. Just a nice fluid motion. Now, if you have trouble getting the heel to the perineum, you can just bring the heel to the inner thigh. It's all the way cool. Just whatever's cool with you today, man. Coordinating this movement with your breath. on the heel, top of the foot firmly grounded into your mat, heel resting against the perineum. And as we change, we're going to take the right foot forward and we're going to bring the left heel to the perineum. We're going to bring the knees back together. We're going to take the left hand, we're going to hook the right big toe. We're going to squeeze that big toe in the middle of the index finger. And we're going to press this thumb into the big toenail. That's going to stimulate the pineal gland as we inhale up and exhale forward. Coordinating this movement with your breath. And at the top, flex your chest to lengthen the spine. As you release, exhaling forward, strong and steady, man. Coordinating with your breath. Slightly engage that right quadricep, but not a full flexation, just enough to raise the kneecap. And now as we change, we're going to come into a wide leg split. Now you can do it on your mat. I'm just going to do it facing the camera. And that way you can see what's happening. So we're going to inhale at the center. And as we exhale coming to the right, we're going to look over the left shoulder. And as we inhale up and exhale to the left, we're going to look over the left shoulder. Now we're keeping the spine as straight as possible. And we're coordinating this movement with your breath. And just coming into much of a split is cool with you. Just remember, man, when you're on the yoga mat, there's no competition, there's no ego. This is one time when it's okay to be all about you. Coordinating movement with the breath, strong and steady. And now, we're just going to bring the hands to the front. Now we're going to inhale all the way up, and as we exhale, folding forward. Inhaling up, exhale as we release. And just going to wherever your edge is, man. And coordinating this with your breath. And remember, we never force anything, just relax into everything. You can pull the toes back towards the knees, even spread the toes. It's all the way cool. And we'll get to the point where we're just laying the chest down on the mat, and that's okay. And as we prepare to change coming up, bringing the feet back together, As we come into Shavasana, focusing on your positive intention for the practice, your positive intention for today. And we're going to be coming into the bridge pose next. So I'm just going to turn to the side so we can see Sevu Bandhu Sarvangasana. And as we bring our hands to the side, pressing the palms into the mat, walk your heels in real close to the glutes and press the hips straight to the sky. As you begin the breath of fire, don't allow the knees to come wide and keep pressing the hips straight to the sky. Snapping the belly button up, palms grounded into the mat. Keep pressing the hips to the sky. One more minute remaining. And as we change, releasing the hips and coming onto your back in Shavasana. And as you come onto your back in Shavasana, focusing, meditating on your positive intention for the practice, your positive intention for today. And in Shavasana, you're just laying on the back, man. Hands face the ceiling, chin to the chest. Try to let all 24 vertebrae be comfortably resting on the mat. And just relaxed into the moment, man. That breath coming nice, slow, and natural, but the exhale is as long or maybe a little longer than the inhale. And now as we bring the knees into the chest and begin to rock. And as we begin to rock, massaging the spine. Nice, slow, and controlled. And just have a nice fluid rolling motion from the tip of the tailbone to the coccyx all the way to the crown of the neck. Nice, slow, and controlled. And the next time we come forward, we're going to come into Virasana. Now Virasana is sitting back onto the heels. Now if this bothers your feet sitting down, you can come to a comfortable seat because we're going to be here for approximately 8 minutes. So as we bring the hands to the knees, coming into the seated cat-cow, and once again we're wanting to shift each vertebra, pushing the belly out, pulling the belly button in and up. Coordinating this movement with your breath. And as I turn to the side, as you can see, we want the spine to shift and coordinating it with your breath. Nice, slow, and controlled. Like a little wave motion. It's all the way cool. The hands are just resting on the knees, all moving in and out through the nose. One minute remaining. Allowing each vertebra to gently shift. And as we change, we're just going to drop the hands to the side. We're going to pull the shoulders forward and up. And when they get to the top, just drop them down. Coordinate this with your breath. It's just a nice, slow, and controlled motion. Pull them forward and up, and when they reach that top, just release. Now we're going to pull the shoulders back and up, and when they hit the top, release. It's just a nice, controlled motion. Sitting back onto the heels. Now if the heels start bothering you, that's okay. It takes a little while for the feet to loosen up, man. Due to a sedentary lifestyle, we kind of lose some range of motions through all parts of our body. And that's okay. So if you need to, just come to a comfortable seated upright position. As you gently roll the shoulders, pulling them back and up, and then just releasing them down low, man. And just feel that tightness and tension leaving the body, man. And as we change, you can bring the hands to the knees, palms up, palms down. Press one palm in front of the other. Whatever's cool with you today, as we're going to take this moment in time now to focus on your positive intention for the practice, your positive intention for today. We'll be here for approximately 2 minutes, keeping the spine straight, breath coming nice, slow, and natural. However, taking that special initiative to make sure that the exhale is as long, or even maybe a little longer than the inhale. Allowing the mind to stay free of thoughts and relaxed into the moment, man. And as we prepare to change, taking a nice deep breath, and on the exhale, drop the chin to the chest as you start to slowly roll the neck. And as you slowly roll the neck, taking about 8 to 10 seconds per revolution, maybe more, and just coordinating this movement with your breath, man. Allowing the spine to stay straight up and down, keeping that luminous tube open. Allowing that Kundalini to possibly rise, man. And if you'll notice, as I roll the neck, I'm bringing the chin to the chest. And then I'm making the motion of bringing the right ear to the right shoulder, coming back looking straight up. And I'm allowing the left ear to come to the left shoulder. I'm actually keeping the head in a straight line, or attempting to, as I gently roll the neck. Now, when you hit a spot where you feel any extra tightness or tension, just kind of slow down in that area and breathe into it. And as you breathe into it, release that tightness and tension on the exhale. Noticing all sensations. And now, let's change direction. Now as you change direction, notice how it feels just a little different. Not a lot, and that's okay. As we go nice and slow, that left ear hits the left shoulder, we're looking up, the right ear comes to the right shoulder, as the chin falls to the chest. It's just a nice gentle motion. Just nice, slow and controlled, man. Spine staying straight up and down. And as we prepare to change, coming forward, coming onto the hands and the knees into the tabletop. And I'm going to turn to the side just for demonstration. As we come to the cat-cow, we're going to inhale with the belly down, the tailbone up, flex the chest. On the exhale, starting with that tailbone, starting around the back, belly button to the spine, chin to the chest. And inhale. Nice, slow and controlled, flexing the chest out. You just coordinate this with your breath. Nice, slow and controlled. Noticing all sensations, man. Allowing each vertebra to gently shift. It's just a nice, slow, controlled motion. Moving the tailbone, flexing and extending the spine. Just a nice, slow, controlled motion. And now, as we come back onto the heels, coming back into Virasana, now this time we'll have an active inhale. So as we're bringing the palms over the head, interlace the fingers, index fingers pointing up, and keep the arms behind the ears. Now on the inhale, you press the belly out. And on the exhale, you're snapping it in and up. Now we're going to set a pace. We're going to be here for approximately 3 minutes. The active inhale, the active exhale. Keeping the arms behind the ears. Pressing the palms together. Setting your pace. 1 minute remaining. Keep the arms behind the ears. Snapping the belly. As you change, coming around to your back in Shavasana, as you allow your body and mind to relax into the moment, relaxing into the practice. Now as you come into Shavasana, just laying on the back, the hands facing the side, palms face the ceiling. Now I'm going to sit here in Shavasana. As I just monitor the time, just want to go ahead and bring your attention to your body. And as you bring your attention to your body, feeling the breath as it comes in. Now you're laying on your back with the hands to the side, the palms face the ceiling. Let your toes just slowly flay out, just whatever's cool, man. And let your body and mind relax. Now what we're wanting to do here is bring awareness to all parts of your body. Think of the little toe. Work the way to the big toe. Feel the energy in the toes. As you notice all them sensations, staying focused on your breath. Strong and steady, man. And as you got the awareness into the toes, bringing the awareness to the balls of the feet, the arch, the heels. Allowing that awareness to come on up to the ankles. Feeling the sensations and feeling the energy. And as you feel that energy, let's feel the top of the foot. Notice how the air feels as it touches the top of the foot. As the energy's through the ankle, feel that energy as it slowly starts traveling towards the knee. And as the awareness slowly starts traveling to the knee, relaxing into the moment. And as that energy reaches the knee, notice how the knee feels. Not a lot of pressure on it now. Just relaxing, feel the energy. Feel the energy coming through your thighs. Notice the hamstrings. Notice the thighs, the quadriceps. Notice that IT band on the side where a lot of our tension is normally stored. Noticing all sensations. Notice the glutes. How the glutes feel pressed into the mat. Feel the pelvis. Feel the energies that's going into your pelvis, your organs. Notice your abdominals. Feeling the belly rise and feeling the belly sink on the exhale. Notice your spine. Feel the spine and feel the muscles on each side of the spine. The rhomboids, the latissimus dorsi. Notice how it feels running up and down the spine. Just feeling that energy. As it rests, your back is comfortably resting on the mat. Feel your heart center as you breathe. Allow your heart center to open into the room. Feel your chest as it rises on the inhale. As it releases on the exhale. Notice your shoulders. How does the shoulders feel connected to the arms? As you feel your biceps and triceps. How do the elbows feel relaxed to the side? Running into the forearms. And as you feel the energy in the forearms, going down towards the wrist, notice the palms of the hand as the palms face the sky. Notice the back of the hand resting on the mat, on the floor. Feel your fingers. Notice your fingernails. Feel the thumb. Feel the palm of the hand. Feel the air touching the palm of the hand. And then bring the awareness back towards your shoulders, towards your neck. And as you have the awareness around the shoulders and the neck, feel the back of your head resting on the mat. Feeling the shoulders, feeling the back of the head, all points of contact with the mat. And as you bring the awareness to your ears, the ears that allows you to hear, bring your awareness to the chin. As you relax the chin, allowing the tongue to softly rest on the palate. Notice your cheeks. Feel the nose as the fresh oxygen, positive energy travels in. Feel the nostrils as you exhale, releasing all the carbon dioxide and any and all negativity throughout your body. Notice how your eyes may be relaxed, maybe closed, maybe open. The eyes that let you to see life. That bring the energy and the awareness into your body. And let's change that perspective that we see everything with. Let's know that that cup is half full. Let's change our perspective where we only see the positive in life. And let's focus all our energy on all positive things that are happening around us. Let's help everyone else bring out the positive in themselves. And when you look at everyone, see the self. And know that when we look at everyone and see the self, that we're all one in this life, traveling through this journey together, man. And as you feel that air hitting your face, feel the awareness into the body. Go ahead and start slowly moving the fingers and the toes. And as you bring your fingers, slowly wiggling your fingers and the toes, feel the sensations moving throughout your body. Body and mind relaxing into the moment. And then start moving your ankles and your wrists. And as you slowly move the ankles and the wrists, noticing all awareness coming through the extremities. Feel that energy, man. It's all the way cool. And now, bring your knees into your chest. And as you bring your knees into your chest, give those knees a good squeeze. Relaxing into the moment. And as we normally do a supine twist here, we're not going to do it today. I won't be demonstrating, or I could turn it on the class to demonstrate. However, we're just going to roll over onto the right side. And as you roll over onto your right side, body and mind relaxing into the moment, just being cool with the now, man. Being cool with you. Noticing all sensations. And when you're cool with it, coming up to that comfortable seated upright position, as you bring the hands to the heart center to Anjali Mudra. And we end the practice with 3 Oms, followed by Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti meaning peace. And as we inhale, Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And as we bring the thumbs to the forehead, exhale forward with the yogic seal. And as you inhale up, Satnam. And I want to thank all of y'all for joining us. Baby sis, that's what's up, man. Barbara Hightower, my partner for life, I see you was watching. That's what's up, babe. Namaste.